artist friends.
Hello, artist friends. Today, are you ready to find out what we're going to do? We are going to make our very own fish aquariums. And our aquariums are actually going to be sculptures. Do you know what a sculpture is? No? Would you like me to tell you what a sculpture is? A sculpture is a three-dimensional art. So it's not flat like a drawing or a painting. It's actually three-dimensional. It has form to it, sort of like this box. And the interesting thing about these boxes right here are we're actually going to use these boxes and turn them into our aquariums. So what kind of boxes can you use for this project?
Big boxes.
Big boxes that you might be getting a lot of Amazon supplies from right now. All you have to do is cut off the flaps so that it's the back of the box and the four sides of the box. And we're going to hold our boxes like this. All right, and also a shoebox works really great. I just had to do a little bit of taping on this shoebox. So the first step we're gonna do is we're gonna make the whole inside of the box, okay, even including the inside of the sides and the back, blue. And now there's two ways we can do this. We can either paint it blue with a big paintbrush and blue paint, or if you want, you can also get blue construction paper and cut and glue with blue construction paper. We're gonna do paint today. So we already have a big bucket of blue paint, some big paint brushes, and we're just gonna go to town. We're just gonna start here, get the water off of it. We don't want it to be wet. Okay, we're just gonna mix this paint. Hold on, let me finish mixing. And we're just gonna start, here, roll up our sleeves too since we're painting. You don't wanna get paint on your, do you want an apron? I could put my apron on too. Would you like an apron?
Yes.
Okay. So now that we have our aprons on, we're ready to paint. And we're gonna paint, again, we're gonna be painting the inside of our box, okay? All blue, because we need it to look like water for our aquarium. So we're just gonna get our paintbrush, and we're gonna start painting the whole thing blue. Okay, Jolly?
Okay.
So everything blue.
I need everything blue.
Because this is going to be a fish tank aquarium, and in order for it to look like a fish tank aquarium, it has to be blue. The color of what?
Water.
Brilliant, exactly, the color of water. So here you go, so my whole back is blue. And now I'm gonna do the inside of... Ooh!
Can you help me?
Yeah, when I finish mine, I'm going to help you do yours. So I'm doing all the sides. All right, I think my whole thing is done. So once the whole thing is done, top sides, we can let it dry, and then we can do the next step. Okay, so now that our paint is drying on our boxes, we're gonna let them dry, and we're gonna work on our fish. So we need a bunch of little fish that we are going to then hang inside our aquarium so that they can look like they're swimming. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw our fish using marker, and then we're gonna color using, hold up, what's in your hand, Jolly?
Crayon.
Crayon. So step one, we draw with marker. Step two, we color with crayon.
Crayon.
Okay. So we're just gonna draw a bunch of fish on paper. So you take a sheet of paper.
Okay.
I take a sheet of paper. What we're gonna do is this. First, before you draw, pay attention. We're gonna fold our paper so we know how big we need our fish to be. We're gonna fold our paper again. And we're gonna, because we need little fish. We need a lot of little fish.
Make like a long fish.
Yeah, but they have to fit inside our boxes. So check it out. If I fold my paper that many times, then I have 8 fish I can make. So that's the goal, is that we have 8 different types of fish. You could start your fish with a oval, and then you can give your fish a fin in the back. Simple fish would be a triangle in the back. You can give your fish fins on the top and the bottom if you want. You can give your fish a nice circle eye. If you want your fish to be happy, you can give it a smile. And then the final thing is you can give your fish some stripes or some scales.
Or fins.
Polka dots, yep, and fins. There we go, so that's 1 fish. So now I need to do 8 more fish. Oh my God, Jolly, your fish is amazing. Can I show our friends? So here's Jolly's first fish. So now we need to do how many more fish? 7 more fish. This fish is gonna have polka dots on its fin. Good idea. And there's my second fish. Awesome. Okay, so once you have all 8 fish, you can color in your fish. That's the next step. And now that Jolly is finished drawing, we're ready to color. So you pick some colors, and each fish can be with, you know, we can make very bright and colorful fish. I'm gonna do my last one, this pink salmon color. Right. So now everything is colored in. So now what we're gonna do is we are going to cut out our fish.
Fish because they colored.
Yep, now that they're colored, we're gonna cut them out. And in order to cut them out, first we're gonna draw with pencil little bubbles around our fish so that we actually cut on our bubble line and not on the fish line. So let me show you what I mean by that. So I'm just gonna draw a bubble around the fish, just like this, and then I'm gonna cut on my pencil line and not on my fish line. So let me go ahead and draw another bubble around the next fish.
Why do you make a bubble?
Okay, and now that I have my bubble lines, I know where I can cut. So I can take my scissors.
Did you do all the bubbles?
Well, I'm just doing it real quick so I can show my friends. So here, sit down in your chair.
Okay. Can I use yours? Yours fish go in your pile and my fish go in my pile.
Exactly. So then when you end up cutting your fish out, you're gonna have a little bit of white around it from where your bubble line was, and that's perfect. So we're just gonna have the fish like that. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut, we have some string, you could use, we have yarn, you could use yarn, string, twine, any type of, here, let me cut a little piece for you. And then what I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna show you right now, we're gonna use a little bit of tape. Why is this tape stuck?
Well, we can use the string.
Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put a little bit of tape on the back, like this. So it's like a fishing line. And what we're gonna end up doing on the other end of the fish is we're gonna end up sticking that, the other end of the string, to the top of the box so that the fish hang. So we're gonna have all of our fish hanging. So let's cut out our fish and tape our fish to string. You ready? So now that the fish are hanging on their string, we can put them to the side.
Yes.
We're almost ready to add them to our aquarium. But first what we're gonna do is we're gonna make some seaweed. And all you need is some strips of paper. And then you're gonna take some scissors. And you're gonna cut a wavy line. And then you're gonna cut a second wavy line, so that it looks like this. And then the final thing you're gonna do is you're just gonna fold the bottom. Okay, so there's a little flap. That is how we're gonna stick it to the bottom of our box. So right now we have an empty box, okay, and we're gonna turn it into an aquarium. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna tape our seaweed. So if you have your seaweed and you made a little flap at the bottom, you can put some Scotch tape so that it'll stick.
Scotch tape.
The clear tape, you want to see?
Oh. Why do we need clear tape, not blue tape?
Oh, because we don't want to see the tape. We want it to be kind of hidden. Okay, there we go. Now I have some seaweed.
You don't want to see the tape?
No, we don't want to see the tape. And then I'm going to tape my fish so that they're hanging. You want to see my fish hanging? Look.
That's an aquarium.
Yeah, it's looking like a fish tank now, and our fish are gonna be floating around, and our seaweed is gonna be there, and our coral reef. And then once everything is taped inside, our fish tank is complete. What do you think? Good? Bye-bye, artist friends.